Hi, my name's Jono, and this is Collaya. In this video, we're going to go through basic steps to set up Collaya on your system so that you can get the most out of Collaya. Just a few minutes of your time, and you'll be off to the races with Collaya. Go to the website, and you need to create an account first, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Create an account. Hit Create Account. All right, in order to use Collaya, you need to verify your email first. We send you a verification email. Check your spam box if you're not seeing it in your inbox, but it looks like this. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the link, verify my email. That should bring up your account in Collaya.com, and it should say email verified. Once your email has been verified with Collaya, you'll see here on this page, we've got an activation code. We're going to use that in a minute, and download Collaya. Same link here as up here as well. The idea here is that you download this once. That's all you need. It's about 56 megabytes. Really, the only thing that you need that's in there is just Collaya Connect here. So this is Collaya Connect. Collaya Connect is the helper app. This is the app that handles first-time user experience, behind-the-scenes syncing. A lot of the logic that's happening with Collaya requires Collaya Connect to be running in the background. It runs silently. You'll see it's a menu bar app. Drag the Collaya Connect app to your applications folder, same way you do with installing any Mac app. And I'm going to go ahead and run Collaya Connect. All right, I launched Collaya Connect, and this is the first thing I see here. Just a couple of options. Help improve Collaya is our option for analytics. We hope you keep it on, but you can always turn it off if you don't want us to look at analytics. We do not share this with third parties. It's just for our own information. But if you're not comfortable with it, go ahead and turn it off. And then this one is agreeing to the terms of service. When you click on that, you'll be able to read the terms of service. We're really proud of the terms of service. They read like plain English, but all of the information is on the website as well. You can click on the link. It'll take you to the website. This one is required to install, so keep that one on. Again, the Help Improve Collaya, you can turn that off if you want. I'm going to go ahead and hit Get Started. This is the page where we installed the different Collaya components. We recommend you keep install all components checked, but if you just want just the plugins or just the standalone, you can customize it however you want. Quick walkthrough. This is the audio unit plugin. This is the VST plugin, pretty straightforward. The standalone is the Mac app. And then these two are the variants of the listener plugin, which you would need if you want mix insights. If you don't care about that stuff, you can turn those off. Again, we recommend you keep install all components checked and hit install. Collaya will then go ahead and run through installation. All right, we're all installed. Let's hit continue. Now, remember that activation code we looked at? Let's bring that up. So we've got our account page here, and I've got this code. I can go ahead and copy this, paste it in, and I am activated. It's showing the account type I have here. So if I was on Pro, it would show Pro, Catalyst, so on and so forth. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. Now, assets. This is where you put all of your working files. So your audio, your MIDI files that you want Collaya to sort of understand or think about. This is all private to you. So, again, it's your own self-contained cloud and it's all private. We recommend the default location, but you can actually choose any existing folder if you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and keep it on default location for this example and hit continue. Scan Studio. This is where Collaya will scan your existing setup. So it looks at your DAWs, your plugins. Even if you have audio MIDI hardware set up using the Mac audio MIDI utility, it'll find that stuff and refer to it in any sort of questions that you might ask about how you might achieve a sound or a certain vibe or something. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Start Scan. All right, great. So the scan finished. I can go ahead and scroll down here, and it found Ableton Live on my system. If I hit Setup here, it's going to go ahead and install an extra setup script for Ableton that allows Collaya to understand a little bit more about what's going on. Totally optional, but I think this is really cool. This allows Collaya to see things that it wouldn't normally see, like tracks that you're using. It gets a lot deeper than that, but go ahead and hit Setup. And for me, I have all my Ableton projects on a separate drive, so I say Allow. It says Installed. Awesome. And also notice that I have GarageBand set up, so it's giving me this warning. I don't personally use GarageBand, but I know a lot of people do. And this is just giving you the nod that I think a lot of you that are using GarageBand are probably already familiar with this. You just have to change this one setting for Collaya for the UI to show up. Everything else looks really good. It sees the audio devices that I have connected, my MIDI devices, DAWs. I have a lot of stuff because I'm testing this, but your system may or may not look similar, but it should find all the good stuff there. Hit continue. And Collaya is all set up. You can see here on the menu bar icon, if I click on it, there's a number of things I can do. I can launch the standalone from here. If I do launch it in my DAW, Ableton, Logic, or whatever, it'll show up here as connected. And then there's a number of other things I can walk through. But really the most important thing on this final screen is watch those tutorials. That's where we'll be posting a number of feature walkthroughs and other videos. Otherwise, have fun with Collaya and let me know what you think. Thanks.